Okay, I'm just going to start why should I start a new project? Let's go to the ground level here, and I'll show you a couple of tips with regards to. Actually, I might do a new project because it's easier to see what I'm editing if I've got a freestanding area rather than all this other stuff in the way. So let's just I'll start a new architectural one for a minute. I'm just going to hit the wall here, not literally, but I'm going to select the wall. I'm going to pick up the 250 as usual, and I'm just going to drop that in here. And look at that, things are not happening for me. I'll just escape. All right, the reason for that is should be set to height, and I'm going to constrain it to level 1 as well. All right, so now I should be okay now. There you go. All right. So here we go. We've got this on fine. What's going on? Here we go. All right, so suppose I want to move, just escape totally out of this. Okay, suppose I want to make this bigger, right? And let me just draw something here so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm just going to go to model lines. I'm just going to draw a line here perhaps. Just some sort of a point of reference. Oops, what am I doing? I'm using AutoCAD in here. Not a good thing. There's no enter. All right, let's escape that. All right, so if I want to grow this thing, I click it. And I'll make it from 10 to say 15 meters. What's wrong with this number lock? Let's try it again. By the way, 15 meters, you can actually type in 15 M in here. All right. It doesn't matter. You can type it in inches or whatever. It's still that big. You know, it's not like AutoCAD, which is good. It's real size units, really. All right. So look what happened. Which way did it grow? Did it grow both ways? I think it grew both ways. If I Control Z, I think it grew both ways. Eh? So if I want to grow it on one end, how do I do that? It's okay if you had another wall there like we do with the house, so you can pick the other wall and you grow that way, sort of thing. For example, if I had this and I want to grow this line to go this way, I select this one, and I say, well, I'll make this so it goes that way. I'll make it so I'll make it 5 meters. Then the whole thing grows to the right. How do I control it when it's a freestanding wall? How does it know which way to go? By the way, if I want to close everything except for the one that I've got open currently, how do I do it? You just have this current one here and then just press this little button here. So everything should be gone. If I minimize this, because I've got a few drawings open, individual drawings, what I'm seeing here is the individual drawings as well, so this is not a good example. I don't want to save, cancel that one. All right, let me just go find my other drawing, which is going to be interesting. Here it is. It's project 3. I've got too many things open, that's a problem. All right, so how do I control it? What I do is I go up here and I press tab. See, when I press tab, it gives me that line there. See how it highlights that. All right, so if I click that, now all right, so I click that end. It's almost the same idea of clicking the right-hand side wall like I did a bit earlier on, and saying that's the end I want to make longer. So now, if we go 15, let's go meters again. I like that. It grew that way, so it shot off the other way. All right. So good. And I'll show you something similar with the dimensions next week. All right. So that's basically the growing the wall one direction. While we've got this wall here, if I just swing over to the 3D, there's my wall. I'll make this a little bit more beautiful. Make it shaded. Ooh, that's a terrible. Let's look at the other side. Okay. The other side is nice. It's a brick side. Okay. All right. So if I want to edit this wall, I click it here and I highlight it, and this pops up. Edit profile. Okay. So I can do anything with this. Well, basically I can. Oh, what happens if I click this here? All right. Oh, cancel that. Sorry. if I click that there, I can drag this down. Oh, I could maybe. I used to be able to. Okay, I drag it down. It says, "Oh, you've broken my wall." You know, I'm upset. Are you sure you know what you're doing? And you say yes. Remove constraints. Of course, I know what I'm doing. I can then muck around with this and edit this. I can use this what I call the fillet command, and I do that. And I say, okay, well there you go. So now I've got a wall with a bit of a slope on it. All right. Okay, so I'll leave that there. It's fine like that. Okay, so then I might want to do other things with this. I want to say, well, okay, I'll edit this. I don't really want that on there. I want to do something else. I want to draw a different thing on there. I want to do a bit of this. I want to put an arc here. Oh, what do I do? Like that. I want to draw another bit of a straight from there to there. And now I want to finish it. Okay, so I got that. All right. So then you might say, okay, well, I want to do something else with this. I want to draw a circle through here. Maybe a little cut out there. All right. You can do anything you like, and then go okay. So now I've got a hole through the wall. All right. So little things like that. So that's what I wanted to show you with the editing and what you can do with these little things here. You can use any of the editing commands. You can move things around. You can break them. You can you can make it on the bottom if you want, or the sides, or whatever. All right. Okay. So that's that. A lot of you have been asking me where the keyboard shortcuts are and how to change them. Well, I finally worked out where they are. So, let me just finish this off, sorry. Okay, now we're right. If you go to View, tab, go to User Interface, Keyboard Shortcuts, or you can just type KS for keyboard shortcuts. No enter required. Okay. All right, so if I type KS, it brings this up. All right, so you can search for any type of commands if you know the name, and give it a different shortcut. So, for example, modify is MD, but if I want to, I can change that to something else. So you can have a sequence like Control Shift, I don't know, D might actually do that for me if I want to. I can change it, and I can also export and import these. It goes into an XML file, so you can tag them from computer to computer and just import them in to your own shortcuts. A lot of these things don't have a shortcut. For example, type properties hasn't got a shortcut, and you could put in TP, for example, and you can press assign, and whatever that is, you will just come up next time you type in TP. All right. So that's the keyboard shortcuts. Thank you.